Are you feeling stuck, stagnant, and stressed? If you asked me that question back in 2010, I would have raised my hand. Well, that was if I had the energy at that moment. I was so confused on why I was feeling so stuck in my business. We had reached the $1 million per year mark and celebrated, but nothing changed. I was still working 80 plus hours. I was still exhausted. And worse, that revenue level had not moved in months. What the heck was wrong? Luckily, I took the time to figure it out so I can share my story with you today and how to fix the problem if you're feeling the same way. Hey, my name is Sailynn and welcome to the Sailynn Show. I like to call myself the fun business coach because I help women entrepreneurs increase their profit and decrease their working hours by implementing sustainable business strategies so you can have fun and make a ton. Each week, I empower you with training and a free resource based on successful strategies that I have used in one of my businesses. I share my journey with you to help you fast track your growth without all the headaches. This week, you can watch on demand my free training, the Legacy Business Blueprint Masterclass. This training gives you the 3 secrets they don't teach in business school you must master now if you want to build a profitable business while still having a life. Head on over to the show notes below to stream it to your preferred device today. Back in 2010, I had a small team that was supporting my business. We hustled hard and got the job done. But if I'm being honest, I had built a business on hustling hard. While you might have heard that's the way you build a business, I am here to tell you it's not. Sure, when you're building or in different seasons of your business, you'll be working more hours than you normally should, but the secret to building a business is not hustling. See, hustle means you're working hard, putting in long hours, and just getting it done. You're most likely not thinking big picture and long term. And if you continue down that path like I did for 3 whole years, your business will be built on hustle and not sustainable strategies that successful businesses need to grow for the long haul. So what is the secret to making this shift? Having a team that has defined roles and knows the company mission, vision, and values. See, when you're hustling, you're just putting out fires every single day. When you have a team that knows not only their job, but also knows what the company strives to achieve for the long term, that is when the magic starts to happen. And that is when you can start working less and making more money. Here is what I did to set my team and my company up for long-term success. Number 1, I sat down and really thought about what I wanted my company to be known for. Then I looked at all the things we were doing and figured out what we needed to do more of and what we needed to stop doing. Number 2, then I looked at my organizational chart, which was a mess, and started to define who was doing what, who reported to who, and assessed each team member's skill set to see if I had the right people on the team for us to make this transition. Side note, I did not. And now that I knew that I had to do something about it. Number 3, then I communicated the mission to the team. You need to have them on board with your vision so they have a clear understanding of the big picture and where they play into that. And I said goodbye to the people who were not the best fit for the company mission. This was so difficult because these women had hustled hard for me, but I knew I needed to make this move in the best interest of the company overall. And number 4, finally, I got to work on finding the right people for the roles so the company could grow with the skill set we needed. I was on a mission to find team members who were dedicated and had the skills I lacked so the puzzle pieces could start coming together. Those 4 steps did not happen overnight. Sure, I had some more wrong hires and some bumps in the road, but I kept going. That perseverance allowed me to build a team that could run the company while I left for a 30-day RV road trip. That trip was the beginning of my journey to working part-time and tripling my income and revenue. We were no longer stuck. We were moving forward with a plan. In summary, if you're a solopreneur, it's probably time to start thinking long-term growth strategy, which means accepting help. Or if you have a team but growth has been stagnant, it's time to do what I did and reassess your team. Being the CEO, owner, and leader is never easy, but it's your responsibility to do what's best for the company overall and not one person. It never gets emotionally easier to shift your team, but it does get easier when you implement a strategy for growth. I encourage you to sit down and assess your own business today. The systems, strategies, and plans you make today are needed for you to achieve your dream life goals. If you want to learn more about implementing systems and hiring the right team, watch this free masterclass today, The Legacy Business Blueprint. This is a behind-the-scenes look into building a successful and profitable business that allows you the time and money to live your one life on your terms. These 3 secrets are the things they don't teach in business school, or it seems online lately, so it's a must-watch if you want to have a business that turns a profit without working more hours. The link to watch on demand is in the show notes below. And that's a wrap on this week's episode. I have asked YouTube to recommend another video for you here, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go so you can get notified of weekly episodes. And remember to live this one life you were given.